All right.
All right.
I'll take it.
I think Waz is going to go live on Facebook. I think, and I hope, and I pray. Maybe.
All right.
Yeah,
Who knows,
If
man?
not, let's go. Let's just do it. What do you got for us?
This is a song I wrote about girls.
All right.
I know that there's a man out there. He likes to cook and likes to clean. I know that there's a man out there who never will treat you mean. I know that there's a man out there prettier than all the men you'd ever seen. But I can write you a song, one that you can hum while you walk along. Yeah, I'll write down those words, and I hope that they're the prettiest ones you've ever heard. I know that there's a man out there, he drives a real nice car. I know that there's a man out there, he's an up-and-coming movie star. I know that there's a man out there who's got nice tattoos and real nice hair. I know that there's a man out there who can grow a real nice long beard. But I can write you a song, one that you can hum while you walk along. Yeah, I'll write down those words, and I hope that they're the prettiest ones you've ever heard. I hope they're the prettiest words you've ever heard. I hope they're the prettiest words that you've ever heard.
All right. Let's give it up for Robert Stokes. You want to do another one, or you want to?
If you want to do one later, I don't know. No, it's up
Yeah,
to you.
man. Give me something. Give me something now, and if you want to do one a little bit later, we can too.
Yeah.
While we got the camera rolling and stuff,
right,
you might as well just jump on into it, buddy.
All right. Yeah, I guess I'll do this one. This is How Can It Not Be Love? It wasn't, but hey. How can this not be love when we smile like we do? We stumble over words, don't know which ones to choose. And the way you looked at me, it's the way I looked at you. I'm sorry if I disappear, or if I'm acting weird. But if we could take it slow, I'd like to get to know everything about you. How can this not be love? Don't say it isn't true. Don't tell me what I'm feeling, that you don't feel it too. 'Cause the energy is there when we are side by side. Although I know I'm scared, yeah, I know we've got to try. But if we could take it slow, I'd like to get to know everything about you. How can this not be love when we smile like we do? I wanna smile like we do. Come on, baby, let me be with you.
Oh man,
All right.
Beautiful. Yeah, dude. What can you tell me about that song?
Well, that was it was about a girl that I had met a few times, and every time we would see each other, we would giggle and laugh, and I would burn her CDs, and she'd burn me a CD, and I thought for sure. I thought for sure we were falling in love with each other. But, and then I was like, well, how can this not be love? This is what love feels right? Like, she's got to be feeling it too,
So what was the outcome?
Nothing. Nothing. She heard that song and it was over.
No, the outcome is you got a hit song.
Yeah, that's all
Yeah,
right.
exactly. There you go.
That's usually what I say. It's like, she didn't want to date me, but I have this song.
So let's talk for a minute about some of your influences and stuff, and then we'll, for the listeners, remind them where to find you.
Okay.
Yeah. Tell me about some of your influences, how you got your start. When did you start playing guitar?
In 6th grade, my stepdad builds guitars, which is kind of like a crazy thing. Like when I was in 5th grade, I was backstage heart, like watching them set up. Before I got out of elementary school, I saw Rush, Paul McCartney, Van Halen.
Yeah.
It was just, I was around music like all the time. I couldn't touch his guitars. So it wasn't like I got a guitar in 6th grade and it was just like, that's all I did. That's all I did was sit in my room and like play basically like Suicide Machines and MXPX like all day, every day.
So when did ska become the big influence? When did that really like hit you hard?
In like 97, like when Goldfinger and like that was when I think I was like,
not to give away your age because you look really young. You look like a young,
I'm
handsome
38.
buck.
So I was 15. I think I was 15 when I started going to shows, and there were all ska shows that I went to. So
that was the time, right?
Yeah, it was even prime time. Like,
me and Waz make a joke, and even in his absence, I have to say, well, he's not really absent because he's running the feed. He's doing well tonight, I think.
Yeah.
I'm trying without him, but me and Waz have a joke on past episodes where we talk about like a time period like 97, like 95 to like 97, even non-horned bands. We're making like ska sounding songs. Oh yeah, right. Like No Effects, like everybody was doing it.
Yeah, everybody had ska songs back then.
Everybody,
but they all played together. That was what was different. It was like I'd go see Bouncing Souls and a ska band was opening for them, or you'd go see Guttermouth and there'd be like ska bands. So it was like the scene wasn't fractured. It was all one.
Right.
Like it was like you were going to a punk show. You were going to have a ska band there.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
I don't know, man. It was just like, that's all I did. And since like, I don't know why my parents let me go downtown like every weekend, but I was like 15 going down Detroit every weekend to see shows. And I just was so in love with like going and dancing because it was the most, I sadly don't really make like the ska that I grew up loving. Like,
exactly.
I grew up loving the fastest ska, like, that existed. Like, dude, like, we were like, it looked like we jumped into a pool when we left the show.
New ska is kind of like, and not to say that your songs are pop songs, but they're a little more like Sublime with Rome.
All right, that's fair.
A little bit, which is a handsome sound.
Yeah,
like I'm not.
I write love songs, so it's kind of like I don't know.
See, I think you're like the yin to my yang. This is why, like, I absolutely adore you so much, and like I love jamming with you, and I'm just such a huge fan of yours. Is because like I just write hate songs.
Well, I mean,
like when I first started, dating my girlfriend, she's like, "Oh, you write me a song," I'm like, "I'm the guy you don't want to write a song about
it's
you."
Gonna be, it's gonna be morbid. You're gonna be like, "What is blood infused tears? What is this? Is that a good thing?"
For the record, that's not one of my lyrics. I don't know where he's getting this. but Liz, I will say this. I want to make this joke. It's not a joke. It's truth, actually. So Robert comes over to my house, right? Yeah. And between Amber and I, we have kind of an aesthetic in our house. And like Robert goes, "Well, your house is like kind of evil."
No, I think it went with like, I think we were talking about something. I was like, yeah, I mean, your house has that evil. It has that evil vibe.
He's like, "Will you walk me to the restroom?"
What? Not like that. I'm not worried about it. The worst you're gonna do is read my tarot or tarot card. You're gonna get a tarot card.
Not without your permission. But I got like bones like in my living room that like honestly we don't know where it's from. Like what animal or human.
Yeah, that's all right. Well, you're like, shoot, this bone is going to waste right here. I should have it in my house.
But a guy who goes by the Wolfman who runs a show called The Haunted Saloon. I guess you'd imagine my house is kind of. How would you describe the vibe? Did you like my studio when you came by?
Yeah, it's good.
Cool. Yeah, I had a good
totally.
time with you.
All right,
I really did. We gotta do it again.
Yeah.
You got another one for me? You got another song?
Do you want more of this garbage?
He calls it listen, guys. Okay, so he's like, "Oh, garbage," but like, so he comes over, and I like to think of myself as like a sound guy. Like I think that I'm well, versed in sound and music and stuff like that. And he's like, in the nicest way possible, was basically like, step aside, like check this out. And he taught me like all these like cool like quick tricks on the computer and stuff I should know, like stuff I really should know. And he's like, dude, I write a song a day. How many days? What's your longest streak for writing a song?
136.
136 songs in a row. 136 days.
136 days. Yeah.
I mean, wow.
Yeah, it was totally dumb.
It's not dumb.
The songs
okay.
are
So
bad.
how many of those are on YouTube?
Because
you showed me your video
them on YouTube.
You stopped
because I was the only one I was the only one viewing it.
If you're just to like spout out a number right now, how many are on your YouTube? Scott Stokes, right? Or Stokes Scott?
I'm Robert Stokes. YouTube's would be hard to find me. I'm Robert.
Why is
Stokes.
it? Why?
I'm Robert Stokes on there. So there's a lot of Robert Stokeses out there.
So the Instagram's the main.
Instagram is like a good place to keep updated with me because that's my main.
Scott Stokes.
Scott.
SKATOKES. Stokes. Scott Stokes.
It ain't no jokes to put a stick in your spokes.
I love it.
Not the kind of guy you bring home to the folks.
What's next for us?
I don't know. Do you want? I was thinking I could try some song I've never tried.
I love that.
All right.
Let's do it. Haunted Saloon.
All right. Hey, camera.
I'm so confused.
Hey, and that girl now. Now don't be shy. Not hearing at this time. There's no reason why. Yeah, I put all I've got into loving you. For us to say goodbye, something I just can't do. I don't need a love that lasts just one day. I need a love that lasts in every way. I don't need a love that lasts just one day. I need a love that lasts in every single way, every way. Evening is here and I'm out with a friend, talking about our love and how it shouldn't end. I put all I've got into loving you. Oh, now, girl, now, don't say we're through. I don't need a love that lasts just one day. I need a love that lasts in every single way. I don't need a love that lasts for just one day. I need a love that lasts in every single way, every way. I don't know. It's more of a new one. I haven't really even
Robert
polished it.
Stokes, everybody. Talented musician, illustrator, and new close friend of mine.
Ooh,
It's all right. You can knock shit around.
doing
It's
here?
fine.
that's what I do.
So, everybody, So what can you tell us about that song?
It was actually it's old words to an old song that me and my ex-wife wrote
Together.
Well, I wrote it. I wrote it for her to sing. It was like a hey, like we shouldn't give up. Like we don't need love that lasts a day. Like,
and she sang it.
She would sing it, and so I hadn't ever really sang it before. And I changed the key. I changed everything about it.
What were the old lyrics?
The lyrics are the same, but I changed the format. I changed the song around so that it wasn't meant for a lady to sing it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Right. But it's still really rough. I'm just feeling.
You think it's rough?
I feel like it has potential. That song.
That's a hit. What are you talking about?
But I just have to. I have to fine tune it.
Hey guys, my name is Robert. I think I have potential, but
you're so good, man. Come on, give yourself some credit, man.
Oh no, that's not my forte.
Look, dude. I mean, call everybody up and invite them over to my house and on my show.
Yeah,
but I don't.
That's
no,
fair.
You're special.
I don't do
you're
that
so
type of thing either.
You're like I'd say no to anybody else.
Yeah, no. People have to hit me up. I don't hit anybody up.
No, I wouldn't expect you to, buddy. That was really good, though.
Thanks,
enjoy
man.
it so much.
Yeah.
Well, so I don't want to get like too personal.
Yeah.
I love your story.
Yeah.
I love like every like part of it. I think it's great because I can relate.
Yeah.
But what about your journey in your music do you think you feel comfortable sharing tonight? Can really
doesn't matter. I mean, I was more of a backup person, the backup singer, or like I would sing like one or two songs when I was married.
So she was
a lead singer.
She's a lead singer.
Yeah.
Right. So she's still like actively, like actually, like really like doing things.
Yeah. She's
right.
actually, yeah.
And she's where?
She's in Detroit.
She's in Detroit.
So, but she's has a ska band that just released like an album out in Detroit. So she's doing good. And I mean, I feel like I'm getting close to like having enough good songs that I can maybe make an album. I don't know.
You're there.
I mean, hundreds of songs.
What originally brought you to Vegas for the listeners?
I got laid off my job in Detroit. I was doing offset printing.
Okay.
And my parents lived out here. And I got laid off, and it was just like I couldn't find work in Detroit. So my parents said, come out here, and if you can find a job, you can stay out here.
So you're down the 8 Mile.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm down in Detroit, yeah. And then it was like I didn't really want to go to like a fast food. I'm not smart. I went to trade school for printing, and it was after 9/11. Like it was after 9/11 when everything kind of crashed.
Yeah.
So it was like,
and here you are in Vegas after everything crashed.
Yeah, no, it was totally fine. Vegas was totally fine. I don't know. It was so weird. I went to go get a printing job, and then I found out like the bussers make more money than printers, and I was like, okay, well, I'll be a busser. Like,
yeah.
And I totally lied and said I had 2 years of bussing experience because I worked under the table at a place in Michigan, and it was so funny because like I started work, and I got promoted like right away because it was so easy. The workout, the union workout here is just fantastic. I mean.
So I'll say this, and like as a musician myself, like I support like everybody in the industry who works, whether it's light, sound, whatever on the strip, shows, magician, whatever it is. Like I totally support that, and like I back everybody, But like a little part of like the underground artist in me, who's just kind of like a songwriter, like all my songs are original, right?
Right.
And we're in Vegas, so a lot of these bands are like cover bands, like they make money.
I am a cover band for sure.
Okay, but no. Like I still set you apart from the rest. But I will say this: I spent so many years. I grew up here. I was born and raised here in Las Vegas. Okay,
cool.
So like I grew up around people who were like, "Well, I'm on the strip and I'm in a cover band and I make money, right?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Oh, I'm just an original song kind of guy, blah blah." But COVID happened. And I really feel like it was the first time, like, even though I wasn't doing much,
yeah,
I could still go, ha!
Yeah,
well, because private shows, like a lot of me, like a lot of my friends and like other bands that were doing like original stuff, and like you and like showing up, on the show and still doing everything you were doing, And I just think there was still more of a market online for guys like us and like other artists and musicians doing stuff.
I mean, I think at covers you can only go so far. Like covers only can take you. They can take you to the strip.
Yeah, but they make
And
the
then-
money, don't they?
Well, yeah. I mean, like when my band, the Retrolites, was doing like our best, we were making like 900 a show.
Okay, but to be fair,
So, but we're not doing anything. We're taking an original twist on songs, which has like a different.
Okay, that's different. See,
Yeah.
like you guys do it well. When you cover it well, and you're doing like
We're
like
changing. them.
you've took
Yeah.
songs like I've seen you like when you're at my place last week. You did a couple covers in like more of a reggae or ska
Yeah.
kind of way
Right.
that like I never enjoyed those songs previously.
Fair,
But when you did it, I was like, yes.
Yeah,
Like, of
no.
course, like, that's the difference.
yeah,
You know
I
what
think
mean?
it's a niche thing. But it's still like a cover. It's still only. I mean, maybe like in a sense, kind of like Me First and the Gimme Gimmes, or like Franks and Deans.
Great band, though.
Yeah, like Franks and Deans out here, they do like the same type of thing. They do like mashups.
Right,
So
right.
there is like a little. I think there's a little space for unique cover bands
Right.
to kind of blossom.
But, like,
out.
you've also taken covers that are so unique that I wasn't aware that it wasn't your original song.
Right. Well, that's what I try and do.
That's the best.
I try and meld it.
Like you see so many cover artists, right? They'll sit there and do like a whole set of cover songs and go, "Here's an original one," and then the whole audience falls asleep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
But you sneak in an original with your covers, and like nobody knows the difference because
No.
it's all good.
It's all
and,
the
like,
same.
It's all entertaining.
Every song I play sounds
It's
exactly
great.
the same.
But
So, yeah.
but maybe later we'll have you play another one. For now, unfortunately, because of music rights and Facebook and all that
Yeah.
stuff, like we can't be live when we play these songs.
Fair enough.
But so Waz is in charge of that. From he's on Mars right now.
Yeah.
In the underground lair.
Poop in
where
his
we
pants?
where we have
Is that what you were
where we
saying?
have communication.